6th, 2021.
If you are a priest, you are above the law, above the president, above the king, above the queen, above the prince, above everybody.
Yes, Master.
Most powerful person in the world. Then you can do all the evil deeds. And these are servants of Satan, not God. Do you see clearly or not?
Yes, Master.
If nobody can see this, then they're all blind, deaf and dumb. Or maybe they see it, but they're accomplices together, having benefit from each other. That's why.
Yes, Master.
Maybe benefit for voting, and the other one benefit for, I don't know, more power.
Scared of their reputation, Master.
Yeah, reputation, so that they have more power. Huh? They can control. And they're more better business or whatever. Maybe they're all in bed together. Huh? Whoever supports this or doesn't do anything about it or turns the blind eye to it, they're all in it together. They're all in bed together. You hear what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
I'm not afraid to say that. Even if I'm afraid, I still say that. Maybe I'm afraid of them, but I'm not afraid to say that.
Yes, Master.
Of course, everyone will be afraid they are powerful, okay? But that doesn't mean if you're afraid, you don't do.
Yes, Master.
A hero, it doesn't mean he's not afraid to do it, but he does it because he should.
Yes, Master.
In my opinion, if you are not afraid and you do it, then I don't think it's much value anyway, okay? Like if you give out something that you don't want or you don't need or is surplus to you, it's not as if you give or you have when you don't have much.
Yes.
Just like in the church when Jesus was alive, the woman gave only 1 penny that she earned extra, worked extra to offer the money for the church to light the lamp.
Yes, Master.
Or something. She offered very little money anyway, only 1 penny or something. But Jesus said, this woman's offering has more value than all those rich people before her. Remember?
Yes, Master.
I don't say the exact word, but it's more or less like that. Because she gave all she had with all her heart, all her faith, and all her reverence for the Lord. And the other people, maybe they have some reverence and faith, but they can afford it.
Yes, Master.
Whatever they give, they still have a lot more. That's the difference. Just like in the Buddha story I told you also that the 2 beggars, the couple, they have only 1 piece of cloth to cover themselves. And they have to take turns to go out because only 1 piece of cloth. But then because of the reverence and love for the Buddha and belief in his teaching, they gave the only 1 piece of cloth that they had and then prepared to die of hunger inside their little hut and their dwelling. So the Buddha took it and he was touched because he knows the sincerity of this couple, that they're willing to give up their life just to show this reverence for the Buddha and to show the belief in his teaching. The Buddha immediately wanted to take the cloth. Even before the monk explained anything, he wanted that cloth. The dirty, filthy rag, not a piece of cloth even, just a rag. And he wanted it. And he took it, silent, and he understood in his heart. It was very touched. After that, after everybody knew about that story, the king and the queen were so frightened. Like, my God, these 2 people cannot die like that of hunger because they don't have the cloth to go out to beg, you see, that piece of rag. So they immediately took out their jewelry, their beautiful clothes, and told them to bring it to the beggar couple. Remember that story?
Yes, Master.
If you do good deeds, most often you have it rewarded very soon or immediately also sometimes. Otherwise, it will come later as a fruit of your goodness. Okay, we don't do good things for any reward anyway, especially me, because I don't have any reward. I just have karma. The more I do good for the world, the more karma I have. Yeah.
Yes, Master. Yes.
So it's not for reward that I do anything. And for you guys also, you do it unconditionally, okay?
Yes, Master.
If you have any reward, it's good. The reward is the work in itself that we're able to do it. And we're deemed fit to be entrusted with this kind of noble work.
Yes, Master.
Otherwise, we don't need any more reward. As long as we have peace and some place to stay to work together, that is good enough already. How many people have less than what we have? You know, right?
Yes, Master.
Millions. Okay, any other things you want to say, comment or question, anything? Please, go ahead. I take a
Master, in
rest.
the past,
Yeah.
there, over 1,000 years ago, they used to choose the kings by the bloodlines,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the royal
Yes, yes.
sacred bloodlines, even going back into the times of Jesus. And then after some time, the Holy Roman Church took over, so that stopped, and they ended up changing the system so that the Holy Roman Church would choose the kings, and the kings would be under the power of the church.
Mm-hmm.
And around that same time, the church seemed to also have these inquisitions where they would seek out and hunt out the so-called heresies and the Gnostic, groups like the Cathars and the Essenes, and
Yeah.
there were these horrible inquisitions where it seems that the groups who were truly in touch with God and had inner knowing and teachings and practice were destroyed.
Yes. Witch hunt. Yeah.
Yes, I just want to ask if somehow back then the church was infiltrated by Satan, and then even nowadays behind the scenes there's the darkness controlling, and where we still see these problems today with the children.
Yeah. What do you think?
That's what I think.
The deeds speak louder than my words. Their deeds, their actions. It's obvious to you, no?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
yes.
No one who believes in God deeply and truly would do this kind of wicked, evil deed to the children. No. So you can see the opposite is true. So they're working for Satan.
Yes.
Yes.
There's no need to have psychic power to see it.
Yes.
If you don't work like for God or with God or God-like, then you work for Satan in the opposite way. Completely opposite of what Jesus taught.
Yes.
Yes.
Jesus loved the children and protected them. He even requested the people, please suffer, let the children come to me. Like, don't refuse them, because there is the kingdom of God.
Yes.
They're innocent. And he said even that, except you become a child, you cannot enter the kingdom of God. Meaning, we have to be innocent like children, pure, purified. So the children are the purity, are angels-like. So anyone who touches the children, harms them in any way, they are Satan, they're evil. They're the opposite of Jesus' teaching and the Lord's intention.
Yes.
Yes.
There's no need to do anything else to understand. This is very clear.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
So if they do the opposite of what Jesus taught, then they are Satan. Okay? They're servants of Satan. And they're supposed to be treated according to the law of that nation.
Yes.
Any nation is the same. You cannot harm the children in any way. It's not just in America. Every country has
Yes.
this law to protect the children.
Yes.
And this doesn't have to do anything with the church or Jesus' teaching even. Even the common law. Oh my God, I'm just too angry. I can't even talk very well. I forgot my words. I forgot. I wish I had somebody goes right in and put the prompter in front of me. I don't have those things. I can't even photograph myself today for you. Never mind. Keep moving all the time. I'm exhausted, okay?
Yes, Master.
And every time I have to rearrange everything all myself. I just don't have enough strength and inspiration, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Many times before I could, but this time I just cannot. Some situation different. And I was just happy that I had internet even. The other day there was no internet.
Yes.
All right. Every day I'm happy wherever I go, if I have internet, I'm grateful already to work and have a functioning phone so that I can talk to you at least.
Yes,
Master.
And we have to be happy with that for now. Many things I cannot tell you. Many things I cannot tell you so that you don't know why I'm tired or busy or where I am and all that. Okay, huh?
Okay, Master.
I wish I could. I wish I could tell you many more things, but it's not necessary for you to know. Not necessary. It's not only the Supreme Master television work that I have to do.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, apart from meditation intensively also, that takes some time, and many other things that I have to do. I can't tell you. Even now, somebody even wants me to do an outside job and all that. I can't do it right now. I am still in retreat. Okay, good. Any more, love? It's good that you talk. You tell me your opinion and you come and say you talk, okay? Not just me talking.
Master,
Yeah.
how can we help the children besides praying for them?
The parents, the law, the society have to do this. We cannot do everything.
Yes, Master.
This is what we are doing. We're speaking openly so that the world might wake up, okay? And the parents may pay attention to the children's stories. Not that when they say something about the priest and then the parents won't believe them or scold them and keep them silent and getting abused more and more all the time until they die or disappear mysteriously. I'm risking my safety to say all this on air. This is how we have already. Do you understand?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Because this will reach the whole world.
Yes,
Yes.
And that's why it's also risky for me. It's too open. But what else can I do? I cannot ignore it. I cannot just keep silent.
yes,
Yes.
I want to protect my life so that I can do the work that I'm doing. Even then, not without risk.
yes,
Yes, Master.
That's why if I don't tell you where I am, what I do, please understand. Okay?
Yes, Master. Yes.
I don't have anyone to protect me. Because if I do, they will also disturb my peace.
yes,
They might stay around and then wishing to see me or sneaking around, and that makes me more nervous.
Yes, Master.
I have learned to keep to myself is safer than to be with others, because sometimes I cannot trust not everyone. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Oh